Now, China's Chinese Foreign Minister Qin Gang has held the fourth China Central Asia Foreign Ministers meeting today in Xi'an, Shaanxi Province. Our reporter Tao Yuan is on the line now to brief us on the details. So, Tao Yuan, what do you have for us?
Hello, Dongning. So Foreign Minister Qin Gang has just concluded the multilateral meetings with his counterparts from Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan. And a press conference is being held right now as we speak in the venue behind me. And my colleague Dong Xue is inside that venue for more information for you in our later programs. But she's just told me over the phone that the foreign ministers have discussed President Xi Jinping's phone call with President Zelensky and said that China is dedicated to peaceful political solution to the crisis in Ukraine. And we are also expecting several other important developments, such as a mutual visa exemption agreement between China and Kazakhstan, as well as several other cultural and infrastructure and economic cooperation projects between China and the Central Asian countries. But the number one goal of this gathering is to make full political preparation for Leader Summit next month, which is going to take place right here again in Xi'an, where the Chinese President Xi Jinping will receive the heads of states from the 5 Central Asian countries. It will be the first such gathering of its kind and a beginning of what is expected to become a mechanism of such gatherings. And I think it's worth noting that just last week, on April the 18th, a meeting was held between the economy and trade ministers of China and the 5 Central Asian countries via video conference. So you can see a lot of high-level gatherings and exchanges in a very short period of time, which I think goes to show the willingness of China and the Central Asian countries to boost ties. And of course, this all plays into the broader picture of China's Belt and Road Initiative, which is a network of infrastructure, economic and trade projects aimed at global connectivity. So if you look at the geographical locations of the 5 Central Asian countries, they have Russia to the north and they have China in their southeast. So they're sort of wedged in between this very strategic location. They historically linked China to the west through China's ancient Silk Road, which again starts right here in Xi'an and dates back more than 2,000 years. Now, Central Asian countries play even bigger roles in China's modern Silk Road initiative. Economically, these countries are extremely rich in natural resources, especially natural gases, oil, minerals, and gold, and things like that. So China has invested heavily in these 5 countries, especially in the transport and energy sectors. And these countries are all landlocked countries. So they're eager to trade with the outside world and eager to export their resources and agricultural products to the outside world. Trade volume between China and Central Asia reached a record $70 billion last year. And geographically, 3 of the 5 Central Asian countries actually border China's Xinjiang Autonomous Region. So Beijing is also seeking their cooperation in stemming extremism and separatism in the country's far west. So a lot of things to look forward to in next month's Leader Summit. Back to you, Dongning.
Right, pretty tight schedule there indeed. Thank you very much, Tao Yuan, reporting from Xi'an.